Hey, good night, YouTube. March 7, 2017. I gave you guys an update on the markets as far as the futures market is concerned in my last video. This time we're going to take a look at a lottery pick that we had earlier this year. Going towards the end of last year, it paid off earlier this year. And this one was IDXG. Okay. IDXG was a stock that I was watching. I think I give you guys a little history on it on Facebook already at my friend's house. And my friend Mike Guerrero and this stock, we was watching it and decided to buy a few shares. And we bought the shares like back here. All right, I think it was like December 8th or something like that. But the stock paid off after the new year, somewhere here on the 2nd. But this is a weekly chart I'm looking at. I just want to get the bigger picture out. As you can see, the stock had a reverse, had a big move, because this was a dead stock, like, trading. As you can see, the low was like 70 cents back in end of November. It was like a 70-cent stock, but it had a big move here, big moves here, and the stock pulled back, and they had a reverse stock split here. So that's why when this happened, some of the data on the chart is not, it's not the actual data. All right, you get to know what that means in due time. But all right, so let's take a look at the chart on a daily chart instead. All right, this was back here. All right, when the stock first started to have its little move. All right, then it had a pullback, and then right here the stock had a big move here. All right, and this is where, from being in the stock back here, all right, went through all these moves. This is where I think I sold my shares here at around the 1230 level here. All right. So IDXG was sold somewhere around here, 1230. This is 1229. That's close enough. Okay. All right. This is where IDXG was sold. And if I remember correctly, I can't remember what the price they gave me on the thing. So let's just say the low was, it was purchased somewhere in here. No, I didn't go back that far. It was like 12.8. It was actually here, somewhere here. All right. So this green arrow here is where IDXG was purchased, and this is where it was sold. All right. So this is actually what transpired for me. So what am I looking at now? Because I bought some more the other day. So I'm looking at where this high happened here. All right, there's a few ways I look at it. This is where this high happened here. So from where this high happened here, the stock is still going sideways. Nothing has happened. The stock is all high. Nothing has happened. But me, I already made a profit from this red arrow to this red arrow. This was a great trade for me. All right. So when you look at it here, I'm looking at where this bottom is at. Where was the low? The low was down here at 70. I'm looking at where this thing is going to actually make a move at. So I said, sometimes these charts, you don't have too much data. So you just got to, analyze what's happening. Because you can see it was going on this downtrend, but from here to here, it's finding support. All right, right here, you have the 200-day moving averages right here. You have the 20-day moving averages right here. You have the 50-day moving averages on top of it. So this is a tricky stock right here to trade. But as you can see right here, like I said, this right here, I was looking for this break, even though it didn't happen yet. But price was going sideways. I'm looking for price now to start uptrending here. Okay, so price can pull back here because now you have the 20-day moving average, and you have the 200-day moving average. So if it could, price can close above and start to climb this 20-day moving average, it's gonna find support because it's been below it so long. See what I'm saying? From here, it's been below it so long, almost a whole 2 months now. All right, it's been below it so long that it's gonna find some kind of support once it crosses over the 20-day moving average. Now, when it crosses over the 20-day moving average, how much momentum is gonna have to go across this 200-day moving average? If it goes across the 200-day moving average and it can find support there, then I guarantee you it's going to carry itself up across the 50-day moving average. And then the price might go on a run. All right? Because the way I look at it, even the money flow, my money flows indicators is telling me that, there's still life in the stock right here, or life is coming into the stock. MACD didn't fully cross over yet, but as you can see, the data is all squished up. MACD is crossing over here. I might have to open this up a little bit. See, the MACD ain't fully crossed yet. But as you can see right here, I'm waiting for the MACD to fully cross over. If the MACD can fully cross and start to come here, touch the 0 line, on the 0 line, I expect this thing to fire off. That's what I'm expecting. All right, this is IDXG. Remember, I gave you guys this stock already one time, and it moved without a lot of people. And then a lot of people jumped into the stock after it made the move, and they just been chasing the stock. You know, so you have to know what you're doing. All right, and I'm gonna go over another stock that everybody's chasing, and I think it's important. But this is my take on IDXG on a daily chart. So on a hourly basis, as you can see, the stock is getting close. This is the 200-day moving average. It's getting so close to crossing that 200-day moving average. The MACD is actually, excuse me people, sometimes, so I have to have too much things on my chart sometimes, but see, the MACD has come all the way from down here, and the MACD is sitting right on the 0 line. All right, so I expect this to at least fire off to push back up to this 352, 350 level. All right, because as you can see, everything now, this was the channel coming down, and I don't have to draw a channel because like the moving average is doing that for me. So as you can see, every time price try to cross this 200-day moving average, it got kicked back down, rejected. Try here again on Monday. Try last Tuesday, kicked down, rejected. Last Monday, kicked down, rejected. Then again Friday, kicked down, rejected. Now it's so close, like you can't possibly not expect price to at least try to come back and test the 200-day moving average. Even though it was a down day today, the stock came back and it closed above the 200-day moving average while sitting on your 20-day moving average. So this is what I said. This thing get very interesting, but I am in this stock. You know what I'm saying? At where did I buy this thing at? I think I bought it at like 288. Where the stock close today? 293. So I'm in the stock at 288. Couple of shares. So this is how you trade. So those of you guys who's watching this, as usual, you have any questions, this is my take on IDXG, and it went all the way before, and I definitely think it could do it again. So on the hourly chart, we're very close in the next couple of days to see how this is going to play out. Is it going to kick back down here? All right, if it kick back, I mean, I'm hoping, I don't care which way it goes, but if it kick back down here, I think I'm going to buy some more. If it come back down here on this gray line, or even down to this green line, before it make this move up. Because I have a feeling they're going to pop it up and then bring it right back down and then let it go across. So this is what I'm anticipating. Because I normally like to see when the MACD hit the 0 line and this fire off at the same time. And then you have a lot of momentum behind it. But we still have momentum right here because, there's momentum in the stock right now. So this is my take on ticker symbol IDXG. So for any questions, you have any thing you want to ask me, feel free to send me the emails. As usual, the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail.